We know where she's at. So
Yeah. Him downstairs.
Yeah. Going down, baby.
Yo Street in the Range Rover.
Yeah, do the twist down there.
With your pops. El Padre.
Hope your milkshake's made by a black guy.
Imagine that's her hell, like walking into it, like
Fucking diner.
everybody's black, the server's black, everybody's just black.
They doing the twist.
Yeah, everybody's doing the twist. When she looks, she's black. Like,
Take
coming
2,
in
right?
hot, right?
Is it?
We're coming in hard. Yeah, it's take 2, man.
Got to be honest,
You know?
open.
Pre-pro.
Let them know.
Pause.
Okay. If you know, you know.
Toxic masculinity has to stop, gentlemen. We got to move on. We got to be better.
What are you going to do? Toxic femininity?
You from Harlem. Get it together.
You don't even listen to Dipset.
Tighten up.
You don't listen to nigga that don't listen to Dipset?
Oh, man.
Vacant lot.
Where was he?
Yeah, when the
Vacant
dogs
lot.
needed help.
All right, sing a Vacant Lot song right now.
Don't make me do it.
You didn't want
not
to
a
do
singer.
it.
Rap the song. Go ahead.
I'm not a rapper. But I was there. You asked where I was. I said
I didn't ask where you was.
You did.
I asked where you was?
I'm not even sure.
I said you going to listen to a nigga who don't know Dipset?
You said where was he at?
He's like,
Yeah, I didn't ask you
okay.
where you was at. I asked him where you was at.
And I'm clarifying.
Oh,
Where you was
that's-
at? You
You
said you
telling
was at
us
Vacant
where you
Lot.
was at. You was outside.
Prove it.
Nah, you was outside.
Nah, prove it. He said he was there. Prove it.
We want pictures? Like,
Sing a song.
this is not
Rap
how
a
that
song.
works.
4 bars.
That's not how that works.
Who was in the group?
Mino, E Snaps, Dame Grease, DMX.
And you don't know one of their verses.
I don't need to rap the verse.
If you was there, like, yeah.
It's not your bag, right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it sound like you wasn't
That
there.
mean-
It sounded like you was looking out your window while niggas was there. Like,
Nah, I was there.
you sound like niggas told you about it.
Yeah.
I was there.
It's all good, man. He was outside. You know, man.
If you
Come
know,
on.
you know.
Comma stands for come on, man.
I didn't see him out there.
Come on, man. I was
Nah,
out there
Dave
with
wasn't
DMX,
out
man. We was all riding.
Dave wasn't out there. It was
Yes,
somebody
Dave.
else.
Now, Dave, comma Dave was.
It was Lil Dave back then. I didn't even have a comma back
All
then.
in the business.
He used to call me semicolon. Had a ball head. Niggas call me semicolon.
He got that shit tatted on his wrist. My story's not over.
Nah. Tears.
Shout out to everybody with the semicolon tat, man.
Nah, facts.
Glad
Facts.
you're here.
know, you
Facts,
know.
facts,
Glad
facts.
you're
If
here.
you know, you know. Keep Beyonce, Survivor.
Feel me? Hope you're not out here lying like Dave. Welcome to episode 177 of the Venture Clan podcast. I'm your host, Av Campbell, that motherfucking nigga, the bar guy, 8 guy, young Aristotle.
Yo, it's your boy, Buck the Road, a.k.a. 2 Live, the freaking naughty venture, yeah, the nasty one.
And in the back, we got... This nigga just does not grasp
quiet.
the nuance of
We
intro.
got-
Like,
We got deaf mute.
Dave is here.
is he?
Yeah.
Phoning it in, like...
Hello?
Yeah, is this on?
This is David's here. David's here. Dave,
Yeah.
comma David's here.
There we go. Don't forget
Comma
the
stand.
comma.
You watch
Come
TV
on,
in the
man.
90s, right? You watch TV shows? You used to watch TV shows?
Yeah.
You know what the biggest draw for people when the show starts? The intro, nigga. Every show had an intro. Don't fuck up the
Pre-pro quote
Right.
intro.
Right?
No, it was-
Recorded live in front of a studio audience. You know, those glory days of
Class.
television. And the audience mattered. You know, they live, so they tells you at home when they're live. Yeah.
I remember that. That was cool.
It's gonna be an interesting hour. All right, y'all. Let's get into these weekly highlights, y'all. What's going on?
Right? What's going on? Weekly highlight
How
for
was your
me.
week? How was your
Week was well. You know, the week went well overall. I guess my weekly highlight would be, so I'm in this STEAM group at my job. So it's like, it's a group where the executives get together with like other workers in the company and like they host events and stuff. So we're having one of our biggest events, town hall, is when we address the employees and, you know, give out awards and shit. It's like, oh, yo, we work here together. We hyping you guys up, bigging you guys up. So my team is in charge of like the production side of things. So like it's the end of the fiscal year, so our thoughts were like, oh, let's go New Year's. It was gonna be like New Year's 2. And everybody was feeling that. So when we presented the idea, it's me and 2 others. The entire like board was fucking with it and was just like, yo, like push forward. So we're like, yeah, nah, like here's some flyers. We got like 3 flyers made up. Like here's like the core concept of what we're trying to do. We're gonna submit for approval and stuff. So like after the meeting was over, and the guy was just like, "Yo, can I just talk to y'all 3 at the end?" It's just like, "Yo, hey man, like I'm so excited about this idea. Like this is gonna be like the best one we ever had. Like I've been here for like 5 years, so it's like, oh, I've been to some, but like, oh, this one right here." This is gonna be lit. Like, oh, you guys don't even have to worry about that whole approval thing, because we waiting for everybody else is just gonna slow things down. Like, if you guys want to do stuff, just do it. So it's just like, oh, all right, cool. So they was messing with the idea, and that was dope. So they was talking about that all week, so that was cool. So my weekly highlight for the week. What about you guys? What's going on, ladies?
That's good. My week was great. Actually, we've been moving forward with a lot of different businesses, preparing merch and other things in that avenue. So we came across a few new products to push forward with, and it's been a great experience. I have to honestly say, like, putting something together is
Work.
It is work. It's interesting. I mean, it's fun. And then like seeing the end product and how it's appreciated by the consumer. Really,
that's what the smiles, right? The smiles on the faces of a satisfied entrepreneur.
That was definitely the highlight of my week. Like just going through the process of putting things together.
Yo, what's with the red squares?
That's just for you.
But there's 2 on.
That makes sense now. Thank you.
When the sense makes it, it's live.
He's a doll in a dream. My weekly highlight. Yeah, I've been having some eventful weeks, man. Shout out to me. Shout out to the universe. Friday, I went out in the rain. Met some cool people. I went to this early 2000s party in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Nigga. So it was just mad. It was a random assortment of individuals. So like, and between me jamming out to songs, it was just mad funny people watching like in the club and shit. But there was this one moment. It's not even a moment. It's like a series of moments that took place. So I'm there with my homegirl Jordan or whatever. So a group of girls coming. It's 3 girls and like 1 dude. So like the girl who appears to be their team leader is with the dude. And it's 2 other girls, but one of the other girls is fire. Like, it's fire. Like,
but she's not the leader. She's not alpha.
She's not the leader. Like,
okay,
she's not the leader. I could tell she's not leading this mission, but they also might be one of those girl groups where nobody's the leader.
Okay.
It's just one of them. One of them is there with a nigga, so it's like she kind of is like controlling the tempo a little bit.
I get it. So
the one that I'm looking at, I see her whispering to her friends. And then they start all looking in my direction, right? So I turn around, I'm like, oh, let me make sure they're looking at me. Turn around, oh, nobody's there, this is lit. So I'm jamming this shit. Next thing I know, oh, their group migrated mad close to our group. So my homegirl,
clear sign.
She on shrooms, so she's like, she's experiencing the world in like 5D, so it's like,
at the club, too.
Yeah, like, so it's like people being that close to her. She's like, y'all feel like niggas is mad close. So I'm like, nah, chill. Like, she talking to homegirls. They came over here to like try to get niggas' attention.
Right, check the temp.
So they got closer. So niggas is jamming. So I'm like peeping the scene or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, nah, shorty's fire. She got a fire fit on. And then I look at her sneakers, right? And she got on the fucking, I want you to Google these sneakers, right? They're called Adidas Samba. Samba, right? Yeah, y'all go ahead and look these shits up. Adidas Samba. And she got on the white pair with like the black stripes. And when you see these look like Williamsburg white nigga sneakers. Like,
oh boy.
These are Williamsburg white niggas who ride bikes in short sneakers. Like,
were they like dingy and like warm?
Yes, bro. The thing about the Adidas Samba, if you don't get them in black, they look dingy out the box. So it was just like, this didn't even go with the whole rest of the aesthetic. And that kind of blew mine. And I didn't want to talk to her no more.
Damn.
You know?
Man.
So, bitch who was in, I don't even know where I was at. I can't even say the name. Yeah, if you was in that early 2000s party last Saturday in Brooklyn and East Williamsburg.
Oh, well, maybe that was theme. Maybe she was on theme.
No,
I was about to ask, like, were you like in baggy clothes and shit?
Nah, it was just mad random. It was like musty Indian niggas in there. It was just people dancing, people dancing wrong to T-Pain. It was mad shit going on, but it was a good ass time. Like, I'd go back.
Okay, nah, that's dope. That's definitely interesting.
Yeah,
definitely interesting.
You know, ladies, please do better with your footwear. You could have had on anything else. You could have had on like Chucks. If you even had on dirty Chucks, I'd have let it cook. Like we could have did something with that.
Work with that.
But you not about to be.
Yeah, I just seen them. They look like.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
Why'd you do that?
It wasn't going with the like you went Fashion Week and then you went City Bike. It was crazy.
Yeah, like well, maybe she, cause like don't like ladies have like footwear and then change into something more comfortable. Maybe that's her.
She came in like that, bro.
Oh,
she came in like that.
Dang.
And leave with comfort.
Dang.
I mean, it was raining outside, but it was like, come on, dog.
Those don't look like shoes for rain. I'm not even.
Yeah, you feel me?
I just googled them.
Or at least have the whole fit match. Like if you had on like jeans and a hoodie and you still looked alright, it's like, all right, cool, your fit makes sense. But
like an oversized, flannel or something.
That didn't make sense. That's like a nigga dressed for basketball, but he got on like brown leather loafers. But he got on basketball shorts and a jersey.
It's just like, yo, what are you here for?
You like a dickhead. Ah, man, I just can't win, yo. But we outside nonetheless. That's my weekly highlight.
Yo,
ladies, do better.
Tears.
Please.
Well, I guess like footwear matters to guys too. Like, I guess it's just like,
put it together.
You hear ladies say that a lot. Like, oh, you gotta look at a man's feet and see what his shoes look like. Or is that like an old school thing? Is ladies still doing that?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
They just trying to get their bills paid. They don't give a fuck what you got. They arguing over 50-50.
Yo.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like.
You feel me? Fellas, like, yo, if you out there, this is not my terrible advice. This is actually some really good advice, right? If you go outside and you meet a bitch and she either look exhausted or she automatically need money, don't date her, bro. Because life is beating her ass and she thinking about dating. Like, clearly her planning is stupid. So,
Dodge a bullet.
Yo,
shit.
nah.
Hey,
it's a rough go. Having a rough go at things, right?
Yeah, still you rise, I guess.
Yeah,
or like you stay at the same height, whatever happens over there. But get your shoe game up.
Yeah.
I hope I see her again. I hope she got on better shoes and we can laugh about this. So why you ain't talk to me last time? Now your shoes was blowing mine, my nigga. Like, your shoes was blowing mine.
That's so shallow. What are you gonna do, niggas? That's so shallow.
It is. Self-awareness is my best trait. Nigga, I keep trying to tell you that. I'm okay.
He said, I said this about me.
Yes, man.
You feel me? Y'all ready to get into this weekly challenge?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell the people what it is.
All right, so this week's challenge is lip sync. So this is gonna take place at the end of the show. There's gonna be 30 seconds on the clock. We're doing first person to 3 points. We're gonna play some music mad loud in our fucking headphones that you're gonna hear. Our guy Dave is gonna lip sync lines from a random song, and we have to be the first person to guess what line he's mouthing while we can't hear him. The first person to get 3 points wins the challenge.
Boom.
We got our $5 each on the table. We also got our $20 that been sitting here the last 2 weeks because we've had 2 draws.
Boom.
And that's this week's challenge. If y'all want to donate, hit us up. We'll teach you how to add to the pot. Once again, $5 on the table every week, every Sunday we here. At the end of the year, whoever has the most money in their jar wins the other person's money and gets to spend it on whatever they want to at the end of this year. And
yes, sir.
if you guys don't donate, it's going to be me. So
Donate. Yeah. Donate. Right? It's going to be interesting. See you at the challenge.
see you at the challenge.
All right, guys. Yo, I know that episode is so crazy, right? It's still way more episode to come. But before that, if you're not subscribed to the Venture Clan YouTube channel, this is your time. This is your cue. This is your moment to subscribe to the Venture Clan YouTube channel. Oh, also, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms and streaming services at Venture Clan, okay? This is your moment to shine. Shine. I said it right. All right, now get out of here. Get back to the episode.
We're going to make them laugh. We're going to make them cry.
Well, let's get the negative stuff out the way first. We got some R.I.Ps, some notable R.I.Ps to
Yes.
give out.
Condolences.
We have what's this? Harry Belafonte.
Harry
He
Belafonte,
definitely passed at the nice age of 96. My son lived a nice,
the icon.
life.
yeah, very, very, very influential man. So
Seen
shout
a
out
lot
to
of
him
things.
R.I.P. to that man.
and condolences to his family. But I think they're lit. I think they should be good. I would like to think that they're good. You know, who knows?
It's never the right time.
We also had Jerry Springer. He passed.
Jerry,
Right? We got it one time for the love. Like, you feel me? I know a lot of women out there got their Jerry beads. You feel me? A lot of niggas out there got their Jerry beads too. You feel me? Shout out to the transitioners who went to Jerry before season 5 and went to
Before it
Jerry.
was cool.
Before Jerry
Before
had,
it was
even
cool.
before Steve Wilkos got his own show. You feel me? He
feel
was
me?
just a security.
You know, Jerry provided a lot of daytime entertainment for kids who had a dentist appointment, a doctor's appointment on a school day, and their parents was cool enough to let them stay home.
That's a fact.
afterwards.
Or anybody
Word.
over the age of what, like 70? Yeah, that's like regular programming for you. Just let the TV play until the news come on.
Right.
So it's like,
Facts.
Get
you
through
know,
the day.
definitely legendary. He was also a mayor at one point, like
Oh,
Cincinnati or
word?
some shit. Yeah, he had like political, like
Oh, he's handling
he's
business.
influential in the political space before he went into like
So you see how I bring the
journalism, which
people together.
somehow led him into TV talk shows, and then Jerry Springer was born. So shout out to his journey.
Shout out
Those two legends. I think the lady who also framed or
Yeah,
got
but
Emmett Till.
nah, we could keep that.
Yeah, she passed too.
Yeah, Caroline Bryan is up. It's a
Yeah.
parade inside my
Yeah.
city. Yeah. It's
You
a
feel me?
parade inside my
Like-
city. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fire,
So
fire.
we know where she's at. So
Yeah. Him downstairs.
down.
yeah. Going down, baby.
Yo Street in the Range
Yeah,
Rover.
do the twist down there.
With your pops. El Padre.
Hope your milkshake's made by a black guy.
Imagine that's her hell, like walking into it, like
Fucking diner.
everybody's black, the server's black, everybody's just black.
They doing the twist.
Yeah, everybody's doing the twist. When she looks, she's black. Like, that's her hell. It just starts over when she realizes she's black.
I don't know what Caroline Bryan looks like, but I would assume she looks like Gary Boutier's girlfriend from Remember the
Tears.
Titans. I was like,
Tears.
Gary, we're not the same.
Yeah. So we get those out the way, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Right. So on a lighter note, though, guys, what we got to talk about today? We jumping into.
All right. Okay. We got so much shit to go into.
It's a list.
Nah, definitely.
We got so much shit to go into. I bet. Y'all know what a Theybie is?
A what?
A Theybie.
Nah.
All right. So,
He's about to enlighten.
so a dad is saying that babies choose their own gender as they grow.
Huh?
So,
Babies.
yeah, so they're Theybies because we don't know what they are yet. No?
What? Like what? Okay, where
stop.
do we draw this
Yo,
line?
stop.
We gotta draw the line somewhere,
Yo.
man. We have to draw the line
Yo.
somewhere.
Stop.
So you
Cut
telling
it
me
the
what?
Fuck out.
You had-
During the developmental stages
yeah, it's
of
like
infancy.
yeah, like when they hit like 1 or 2, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, nah, I'm a boy."
So vagina means nothing.
But until then, I'm
Penis means
non-binary. I'm
nothing.
non-binary baby.
A baby.
You know.
Okay. That's an interesting
Okay.
concept. I do not believe. I feel like this
Here we go.
ideology pushes the notion that this is a thing
Yeah.
on kids because it's like, oh, you have to choose your gender. I just want a fucking snack. I just wanted fruit roll-ups. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yeah,
I'm
cut
sorry.
up
Should
some
I have
apple,
gotten
then.
something else? Was it the fruit and fruit roll-ups that made you think I needed this talk? Like, I'm sorry. Like, give me something else. Give me chocolate milk. Is that okay? Like,
I think the baby eat ass.
you splooging?
but,
I don't know what that means. I
you
just
know,
made that up.
That's the
You-
peach
you
shit
free to
from
do-
holes. But
You're free to do what you want to do in your own environment. You know, if you want to walk around and you got your immediate family members consuming this bullshit that you spewing about, like your
Gender.
kid, and if they,
identity.
if you got enough people to make you feel comfortable in what you believe, cool. Start a religion. Leave us the fuck alone. Like, don't try to
Oh boy,
tell
don't let
me.
them start a religion now.
Dave Mad Bold with an alias and no scammer timer.
Start a religion. It's
You want to
crazy.
sit in the couch and tell him that?
Nah,
Oh, okay.
if you know, you know.
I guess that's his thing to do.
Niggas pulling up to the door like, have you heard about the great transition?
But yeah, nah, let people live their life.
I ain't like any.
Let people
I had
live their
the
life.
craziest joke.
Gotta let it fly, man.
Nah, don't let it fly. Stop. Where we going?
He's
Where
this
we
close to
going?
doing it.
No, I wasn't.
He heating up.
I knew you wouldn't let me land.
All right, cool. Nah, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I think the shit just cut off again.
Yeah, nah, but we still
We
got
good.
like we still on air shit. But that's hilarious though. Theybie's. I feel like we're just going too far. I feel like the conversation of gender and shit. Yes, I guess that should be taking place in the overall scope of like the future of humanity. Like moving towards a progressive, peaceful society. Right? You wouldn't want everyone to be inclusive.
Because it ain't gonna be. It's like
It's just like I feel like this is I definitely feel like this is extreme. I feel like this is extreme. This is like you're doing too much now, pushing it, or they can't even speak for themselves. So you're like including babies into the
I
conversation.
feel like we should be calling them the thing that we've been calling them forever until
like-
they pop up and be like, "Hey, me specifically, I want to be referred to as that."
There you go.
Because if you're trans and you have a dog, your dog never said to call me a dog. So until the dog says otherwise, it's a fucking dog. It's a canine. Like. So until your kid says, "Hey, I'm actually not a boy," like I'm not vibing with that. Oh, it's a fucking baby. It's a baby boy. Like it's gonna get fucking blue, pink if we from Harlem. You feel me?
There we go. That's it's just
It's okay, guys.
pushing.
It's okay.
It's hard to say
not
there's
know.
no agenda.
If you don't want to, if you want to act as though you don't know, cool. But like, don't impose not knowing on everyone else.
It's crazy because for the last 3 weeks you've talked about how you impose things. So.
You are. an
I've
imposer.
imposed.
Yeah, you said. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I did say
Yeah.
it's circumstantial.
So sometimes
So
it's okay to impose.
Yeah,
when you do
but
it.
not publicly.
It's cool
Like,
when you do
know?
it. It's a problem when they do it, right?
Yeah, nah, you
The
gotta.
Theybies out of this.
In your immediate environment, you impose what you deem reasonable for you to surround yourself with. But publicly, don't run out here and say, "Yo, everybody got a they baby." You just don't know. What?
No, I don't think
Keep
it's they
that-
babies. It's Theybies. Right?
All right, keep the baby over
It's
there.
it's they baby, but it's a baby.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Like, yo, that sounds like you working on it. Figure it out, and then reintroduce your plan publicly. But we can't.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is just a setup for like
Some stupid
some
shit.
stupid shit, or just for confusing your kid
course.
unnecessarily. You're unnecessarily confusing your kid. Just let
Yeah.
your kid be a kid
You're doing too
until
much.
your kid becomes an adult.
They got
It's
drag
enough
queens.
shit to figure out here. I don't need to be like, oh, yo, you forgot to pick what gender you are.
Oh my god.
I'm 2 years old.
I feel like we should just bring back the term tomboy and just like.
Yeah, just go with that, right? When did that?
It's okay. Like,
When did that fade out
you
of
don't
like?
have to like trucks if you're a boy. You're still
Yeah.
a boy. It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
You can
women
like
are
what you
gonna
like.
fuck the guy that cooks. It's okay.
Nah,
like,
definitely,
I
definitely.
promise you. Like, I promise you.
It's
Nah,
fine. over there.
definitely. Yeah, nah, definitely.
People need a group.
Yeah, it's okay to be that.
Gotta
Don't-
be like that, y'all. It's
Yeah.
like that, y'all.
You don't have to get the babies involved, man. I feel like that's just pushing it too far.
Right?
Yeah, they
Pushing
be
it too
minding
far.
their
They
business.
already got like they're trying the thing where like trans people go to the libraries and like read to kids.
Yeah, I heard they had like a drag queen giving like high schoolers lap dances. And everybody was mad at the one dad who was like, "The fuck is this?"
Nah, son.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm not.
Nah.
I feel like this.
Nah.
Cool.
Right.
Speaking of babies, you guys pro-choice?
Hey, right? A woman can do what she feels like is necessary to
I'm
do
not
with her
gonna
body.
tell
I'm
nobody what to
definitely
do with
pro
what they're doing.
that. Pro-choice. Yes.
All right, cool. So in red states, they're rolling out this thing called the baby box. You heard about it?
Nah.
So essentially,
This sounds dark.
nah.
Oh, I think I might have heard of.
So you know how like they have like clothing drop-off bins?
Okay, then yeah, I did.
It's like on the side of a building, you open it, and inside of it is the same kind of like plastic bassinet that they give you at the hospital. Like you put your baby in it and you lock it, and an alarm goes off, and then like the fire department or some shit comes, picks up. It's heated. It's like, oh, I don't want this baby. I gotta leave it somewhere. It's a safe space for you to leave this baby that we made you have.
That's crazy.
I don't know, man. Right?
Now it's got an alarm. Like soon as you open it,
I knew. I felt.
Yeah, but
I
it's
felt, I
just
felt
like-
dark energy as soon as he said it, and then he started explaining it. And
What's
I'm
dark
like,
about it?
What's dark about it? You're putting a baby in a box.
Well, it's technically a box, but it's kind of like when you leave a baby at a fire station, like in the little...
Yeah, and on the doorstep, I guess this is supposed to be like a safer way.
Yeah, because it's like temperature controlled. It's like indoors. It locks, so can't nobody come after you and like harm your kid.
Ventilated. I'm assuming it has
Yeah.
to be. Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
And then, like, once you close it, like the alarm goes off and alerts people like, oh, somebody dropped the baby off.
I'm getting it now. So you're saying because they imposed the you can't get rid of your baby now, go ahead have the baby.
Oh no, I don't know
give it
why
to
they're
us?
doing this. I don't know why they're doing this.
'Cause
I
it
just
sound
saw
like
that they're
go
doing
together.
it.
I mean, yeah, right. It's
that's
red
crazy.
states, right? I wouldn't be surprised. It's like, it's you don't want your
we
kid.
making y'all have
We'll
babies.
take the kid and
We want your baby. Are you
give it a shit
collecting
life
babies?
in fucking
Like
foster care.
You saying if a woman gets raped, she should have to have the baby and then give the baby to y'all in the baby in the box program, and now the government gets babies. What is going on?
Well, babies go for a high price on the market.
About to say, how else we supposed to start our super soldier army?
You
Right?
feel me?
You know?
It's harder to catch them when they're adults and sex trafficked.
Oh yeah, because they're Pokemon, right?
Yeah, they're all broken after that.
Yeah, you know. Now if we get them from young and they grow up sex trafficked,
All right, we get them
think
fresh
it's
out the
normal.
box. It's gotta.
Yo, this is where we
It's
live
hard
in.
picking up, trying to get a bitch off Clark Atlanta campus, bring her to Paris. Like,
Yo,
the choice gonna be trying to get home. Nah.
that is crazy.
Nah, son.
This world we live in.
Niggas trying to fit twins in there.
Nah, it's space. It's
It's
a nice
a
little...
spacious box or
nice little
baby
giant.
box. Like, I'm not opposed to the idea.
It's more of a
It's
comparison.
I
interesting.
mean, I
It's
see.
safer. It's a
I see
safer
the
way.
context when it's just like a bad situation has to already exist for this to be beneficial, which makes it a terrible thing to in some variation. Like, this is crazy to have to need this.
Well,
It's
people
our
are giving away
society.
babies, so it's like...
Yeah,
Yes,
is it
it
crazy
is.
because like it's just a thing, or is it crazy because like legislation?
I think it's
and shit
crazy
like that led to-
following the situation where you just took away the choice of a woman to decide whether or not she wants to have a baby.
Yeah, but niggas is giving away their babies regardless.
Yeah, cool. That's one situation. But now when you say, oh, we also gonna implement this thing in the red state on top of us being the ones deciding that you know, everybody should have to have a baby if they're pregnant. Y'all doing a lot of shit that
Yeah, 'cause
don't
we-
look
we-
good together.
We pro-life, man. You can't end this life, but now if you don't want to raise this life, we got a system in place for that.
Yeah.
yeah, that
So-
don't automatically equal
When-
good life for the baby.
Yeah,
Like,
we gotta. If we could ask the baby what's his gender, I think like we should ask it like, yo, you want to be in foster care?
yeah, like you want to be in the box?
Just,
At the pandemic babies be like, nah, dead ass. Like, shit trash, bro. They ain't even got no milk over here.
Yo, them-
Bitch flat chested.
See, I had a pre-pan, so he like grew through the pan, and yeah,
it was okay.
yo, what he's a genius. We have real conversations now.
That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, for everybody else putting their baby in a box, not the pine one. You feel me? Yo, shout out to y'all, man.
No.
for going through that.
I wish
you
you
mean
the
no?
best. 'Cause I don't
Yeah, I
think
mean that's all
a
you really
big
can
up
do is support them.
situation.
Like,
Huh?
Is it?
yeah, so you really, what you gonna
I
tell
mean, I
them?
support, but
I
like,
drop my
shout
baby
out
off-
to y'all sounds
If I
crazy.
drop, shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all don't want the baby. Y'all drop
now
it off
look,
at the
now
box. Ain't like
people-
you throw it in a dumpster.
right. I was about to say like now people could panic,
that's
leave it
why I
on the
say,
leave it
like,
in a
yo,
dumpster, leave it wherever it may.
You feel
You
me?
know what I mean?
The benefit
Let alone it be in
of
a
the
public
situation
bathroom.
is crazy. It's like, yo, that's what we're trying to stop, and that's what.
What are you trying to stop?
Like unwanted pregnancy.
No, because with the circumstance of like in society we have situations where babies are being put in dumpsters. So then the solution to that is let's provide a box. So then instead of the person feeling like it's okay to put them in a dumpster, we put them in a box.
And then
you know,
somebody,
they get
then they'll
passed
know
off
that somebody
At
comes
least they got
along
to
and
live.
opens up the
It's just
box and
like,
takes the baby to
Man,
out
this
of
is
your
where we
hair.
at.
Okay.
As you try to drop your baby off in the box already occupied, it's like,
And
oh my
and it's like,
God.
yo, so now you got
Gotta
municipal
gotta
services
drive
that's not
3
handling
towns
their
over.
business. Like, you know, city workers ain't always doing their job.
not like if you just left and it's like, oh damn, all right, cool. I gotta walk 2 blocks to the next box. I'm throw shit right in the trash.
Now we back where we started.
Tough.
Better hope
Right?
that
Who got the
baby
key to
cry
that
loud.
shit? Only the fire department.
Yeah, it's on like certain buildings because it's actually like a compartment. So it's like inside is not like a box.
Yeah, it's like it's a nice little holding place.
Facts.
Safe from outside.
Crazy.
So, shout out to the kids out there.
Damn, is it that many unwanted? Well, I guess now, right? Because they can't get them.
Yeah, when you
Get them out of here.
I feel like a lot of kids were unwanted. Parents just ain't know where to drop us off at. But we
Where
turned
was
out
it?
all right, though, right?
Right? Where was this shit? Right?
We all grew up in a box, a metaphorical box.
Up here, they.
Birdcage.
Up here. Well, speaking of kids, right? Since we're on this kid roll, you guys heard that Mattel has released a new line of Barbie. These Barbie dolls are like afflicted with Down syndrome, so they like
What?
represent. They
Don't do
represent. They represent the populace of Down syndrome kids who want Barbies that
Look like them. I feel.
look like them, which may sound a little, take it how you feel, but the fact that they can do that, right? Make a Barbie doll face,
Right.
a Down syndrome
Right.
face, afflicted with Down syndrome, and it looks like every other kid with Down syndrome. I feel like I've been pumping have you guys ever realized like all the Down syndrome kids kind of like look the same?
Yeah, because they all have Down syndrome.
Yeah, that's the deformity.
What?
It's a facial.
You realize all the black kids got melanin? What, nigga?
It's just like I thought it was interesting. It's very inclusive.
Yeah, it's good to support.
More of the inclusivity, moving to this peaceful utopia society we somehow never gonna get to.
Are you gonna get one?
If I knew a Down syndrome kid, I would definitely get one for them. Do you get the Down syndrome Barbie doll for your non-Down syndrome kid? Like, oh, here, you should have one of these because you should be aware of like
Me
Down
personally,
syndrome.
like I definitely took advantage of the fact that like toys and video games give you the opportunity to explain something to your child that you may not necessarily come across. Like I don't go hunting in the woods, but there are certain parts of video games where you hunting and your child sitting there be like, "Oh, what they doing?" Blah blah blah. And you can just explain things better.
Did you just compare Down syndrome kids to animals?
No, I wasn't doing that. Whoa, park the car.
Yeah.
Nah, let me drive.
Yeah.
Oh. It's funnier when I drove.
Yes.
But yeah, so with that, like I mean, I see the Down syndrome doll being an opportunity to explain to a child why this is another type of normal.
Definitely a
someone
teachable
else.
moment.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it could be a tool used by.
Not facts.
Next topic.
And
I think it's good. I think
It
this is something that
you gonna get
It
one?
might have been needed. I mean,
I don't know, right? I guess
am
that was a
aware
need.
of
Right?
a few people out here who do have Down syndrome, and they may.
Well,
have
somebody who
benefited
beat
at
it. Like you don't want to get.
This guy.
My son got up syndrome
You
though.
beat it, man. You overcame the odds. Like who else but Dave, right?
Word.
So that was interesting. I thought that was an interesting piece of internet.
Yeah,
That's happening.
I don't know your algorithm.
Not inclusive. It's inclusion. It's part of the inclusion conversation. So we're trying to be more
On a
progressive.
serious note, I definitely think that's like
It's dope.
That's
It's
cool.
dope.
That's
Man,
what's
it's
up.
dope.
I didn't think of it, but like, oh shit.
Yeah, is this gonna like set a trend for like like disabled?
Everybody don't need it.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like,
I
it's gonna be
mean,
like wheelchair Barbie or like.
Nah, we got what we got. It's cool. We're not gonna.
Nah, yeah. So I guess other chains will start doing this too, like American Girl doll and like other shit.
They not doing that with American Girl.
You're not paying $300 for
Yeah,
the
they not
Down syndrome.
What?
American Girl?
Somebody would.
I feel like if you give that toy to kids, depending on how old they are, it's gonna affect how they play.
Yeah. Like you can't give a kid like a cerebral palsy doll where the arm just always moving around. It's like, how we supposed to? Like,
Nah, what? You give a kid some shit like that, they're gonna swear it's Chucky or some shit. Shit moving on its own.
nah, and they got it in the stroller, but like all the other kids is like, what's wrong with your baby? Like, I think that'd be a good social experiment. to see like who's raising their kids to be like terrible people. Like if you know like little girls like push their doll in the stroller and nobody really says nothing. But it's like, oh, you got the cerebral palsy doll or like the Down syndrome doll, and it's like, oh, clearly your doll's afflicted.
Yeah.
And another kid is like, yo, what's wrong with your baby? Like, oh, you can tell, like, okay, clearly this nigga's parents need to take a class.
Right. Okay. Freeze. You need to teach your kids some tolerance.
Facts.
We're the tolerance police.
Be PC, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Mattel for that. You know, interesting part of the internet.
Nah, it's mad shit going on.
Nah, it is.
It is. So if we want to jump into crazy, we got this guy. This guy did a podcast a while back, and he was just basically explaining how he had a terrible experience with his ex-wife, and he was just like holding his child, and she was threatening to like kill him. So he's like, "Yo, I'm out of here." And she like pointed the gun at him and shot, and the bullet went through his forearm, hit the like it grazed the child's head, and he saw his baby was bleeding, his arm was bleeding, he's going crazy. He's like, he looked at her, she pointed the gun directly at his head at this point while he's still holding the baby, and she pulled the trigger, the gun jammed. They fought over the situation. He got the gun away from her, was able to like get away. She got charged with some form of like attempted murder because obviously he didn't die and like child endangerment and stuff like that. So he was able to divorce her, get his get full custody of his kid. She went to jail for 3 years. So he tells this story on the podcast. A few months it went by. I guess she was like free. She moved on with her life, and they end up seeing her on the news because she just murdered her most recent boyfriend for wanting to leave him. And he's like, oh shit. So he does another response video where he's explaining like, yo, I had literally just came out. I told this story a few months back, and now I see she's getting charged with murder. Like, yo, she was going to kill me that day. And that's just the story of like making it out alive. It's some crazy ass shit going on.
You gotta be careful with your significant other. That was his wife?
Yo, yeah. He was married to her, and she tried to smoke him in front of the baby.
I'll smoke you and that fucking baby.
Shut that baby up.
Yo, it's some crazy people out here. Actually, I had a family member. We sitting there, we had family dinner, and like he called himself like bringing over his new girlfriend and everything. And you know, my mom's like to play therapy for the world, and they start talking about their story and experiences or whatever. And the lady just snapped. She's like, yeah, you know, I kill him and the baby in the house. Like, I burn the whole house down, kill everybody. And I was like, oh, Ma, this is why you got to stop. Like, don't.
No, this is why you got to do shit like that. Because that was that moment at the table. Oh, yeah, what the fuck we supposed to do when that happened?
Definitely a stand-up moment like that.
We were supposed to jump her right there.
He was knee deep. It was nothing we could do.
He could have been waist
Yeah,
deep.
because now, like, she, like, in too deep. You feel me? But her threatening the kids as well is just like, all right, now you wilding out.
Yeah,
like,
no, you can see.
burn the house down and stuff.
Oh, you already done switched. Like, you out of here already. All you could do is leave.
Nah, she said she's gonna burn the house down. That's something she can do.
Yeah.
You gotta be crazy. You gotta be mindful of that. Keep an eye on that.
She can do.
Yeah, definitely. And if she's shooting babies, I mean, well, shooting him with the baby in her hand, she don't give a fuck, bro.
No,
like,
yeah, you really gotta
she
just
killed the other guys, though.
judge people for what they show you. Like, don't be like, oh, nah, this is, you know, a particular instance in time. Like, oh, they going through this, they going through that. Somebody do something to you and you know it's against code.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, that's not how shit work. Like, because if that's the case, there'd be no such thing as serial killers because everybody would be able to tell, nah, this nigga's nice. Oh, yeah, he's a murderer. Get him. It's like, yeah, nah, that's, you know, most times a serial killer, niggas ain't really had no idea. Niggas be like, nah, just this nigga was mad weird.
Yeah, low profile.
See?
Yeah.
And that was the thing. Now you know mad weird might mean a little bit more.
I wonder what, like, I mean, I wouldn't want to be with a bitch that's willing to pull a gun on me either, though.
Nah, but
with the
some
baby
people
in my arm,
love
like,
this
oh,
toxicity.
bitch, you ain't got that.
And not to say that he did, but it's just that to know that like that much anger can exist in the moment and then be fleeting. Because like women be getting angry like that and then come down real quick. So it'd be like the ebb and flow things. You move through situation, but then that extreme come one day when like, oh nah, she had his gun in that situation too, because it was like, oh, they had a gun in the house
and
for
she got the drop
protection
on this nigga.
Yeah, and she was like, yo, oh, we got the family gun. Are we arguing? Oh, I know how to win.
Shorty shoot you with your baby in your hand, then said sorry. I'll give you a blowjob to make it up for you. You taking it?
you taking?
She's getting shot in the fucking face, bro. She's not gonna. The gun jammed. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I would have fake dropped the baby and rushed her. Like, I would have rushed her.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely explained it as like, oh nah, so obviously some things happened after that because I had to like
defend myself,
subdue her,
and the kid,
save everything, get the but.
And then run over there. Yeah,
I'd have been running like the fucking grandpa from Get Out. Like, oh yeah, nah. What?
Yeah, because that's nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah, this is the world we living in now, man.
Yeah,
The world we living in now, man.
Take your time.
It's hard. It's hard to
take your time.
have a good family. Sometimes you just gotta leave that shit behind.
You don't gotta take your time. You gotta let people know who they dealing with. You get me? Because it's when somebody snap or just decide to do some shit, it's not always. It's most likely unexpected. You know. It ain't like domestic violence where it's kind of like, oh, niggas usually build up where it's signs where it's like, oh, nigga about to put his hands on you. He getting mad aggressive and controlling. Where it's like, nah, bitch just might pop up one day and be like, I'm crazy the whole time. Facts.
Shooting at you with the baby.
So you got to let them know from jump. Hey, what would you do in this scenario? Because this is what I would do. Same way we on the podcast. You got a podcast with your shorty. Be like, yo, what would you do like if like a nigga just pulled a gun out on you in the crib? I'm not gonna front, man. Bitch, pull a gun out on me in my house. Oh,
it's up.
Bitch, you're six generations of your family's coming with me.
It's up. I'm definitely gonna probably provoke the situation just because of the sheer audacity of like, bitch, make it count, right?
Oh yeah,
because it's life or death now, right? It was life or death now. We in the gauntlet,
that gun jam. Oh, you'd have thought I just drew fucking Exodia. I'm like to obliterate.
What? OD.
Oh, I'm a yo.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The strength, speed, force, and like relentlessness of the assault you're about to endure after you tried to shoot me in the gun jam.
Yeah.
And we in the house.
It's like you don't give a fuck. The fucking first shot already hit me, grazed the kid. This nigga's Harry Potter now. He got the fucking mark on his forehead, like the boy who lived. It's crazy ass mama.
Like all that stuff happened.
And she only got 3 years. I'd have been waiting on
Word.
She only got 3 years.
Gets out and then just goes and rinse and repeat. Like, oh, new
I'm not gonna
boyfriend.
front. I would have her last year in prison. I'd have started writing her, and then I'd have picked her up, and then I'd have dropped that bitch in the lake. Cause fuck you think you about to go outside and enjoy life? Nah,
Yeah,
nigga.
let's try this over, right? You start over first.
Yeah.
Like life. You start over life first.
Cause either me or Harry Potter's coming for you.
Right.
I read the books. Voldemort don't just get to walk around. Only one shall live while the other one lives.
Yeah. Definitely. This
Yeah.
is nuts. Yeah. It's a
Shit's
wild
crazy.
world, man. Yeah. Be careful, man. I guess you just keep the ball rolling, right? You guys heard
Keep it going.
You guys heard about Brian McKnight taking a lot of heat on the internet right now?
Oh, for naming his new baby Brian McKnight.
Wait, what?
See when they say he started back at one?
He's like Brian McKnight. It's like, I guess he must have got remarried. He divorced or whatever he had, but he has like kids with his former his
he
former
has
marriage.
a son named Brian McKnight Jr.
Yeah, and like he has a new family. The new wife has her own kids. Those kids are in his bio on like Instagram and social media and shit. Yeah, those new kids are in his bio. Like
That's not
he
his
literally
kids?
just posted like, yeah, those are not his kids. Those are her kids, like the new wife.
Okay.
He just posted the daughter with the caption like, "Oh my God, this is like you're the best daughter I could ever. You're the daughter I always wanted." Da da da.
That's
Like he has an adult daughter
Kids
also.
be bad vibes, man. Keep trying to tell
I
you
was saying that as well. Like, yo, maybe the kids are just, he completely.
Nah, didn't
I
something
moved
happen
on.
with his kids before about like child support or something? Like they wanted more money.
Well, he ain't supporting them now.
Last time I heard from Brian McKnight, he was singing, telling bitches he gonna show them how they pussy work.
Yeah. So he's an interesting guy, man.
So you saying right now Brian McKnight got a new Brian McKnight Jr.
I don't know if the new baby is a junior, but it's Brian McKnight.
That's crazy.
With the
Now you know what's crazy? One of my uncles did this.
That's so
now,
disrespectful.
this is the one. Like this one's gonna work.
Let me tell you how crazy this shit is, right? So my fucking uncle, right? My uncle Noble, he had a son named Noble, who's like a year younger than me. Like I think I met this, not for the first time, but like, I ran into him when we was in high school, like my cousin or whatever. So it was like, we ran it in the craziest spot. We in the Bronx, ran into each other. We chopping up about like Dragon Ball Z and shit. So I was like, like, exchange contacts, da-da-da. Nobody follows up because it's high school. I'm grounded. I'm doing my own thing downtown. I'm not going to the Bronx for niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some point in the past, I think this nigga gets the notion like, that kid's not mine because he was beefing with his baby mother. And was like, that kid don't even really look like me.
He talked himself into believing that wasn't
I
his
don't
kid.
even know if the kid, I don't even know if this nigga was really not his character. I never cared to find out that part of the story. Like, if he even did the research to figure this out. But now, my son's living his best life. He had a son like 5 years ago, and he named it Noble. And this kid looks exactly like him. So he had to be onto something.
Wow.
Because how did you get a kid to look exactly like you? Like, that kind of makes me think the first kid would have looked exactly like you.
Right?
Because your genetics don't just get weaker. Like,
Clearly not. Definitely not.
Man.
That's interesting. You
I
know,
feel like sometimes you gotta
that's
start
how you
over.
get those blood feuds, right?
Yes, I mean,
Kid might feel a little scorned.
You definitely
So you get a
igniting
will.
somebody fire.
Definitely need a will. Definitely want a
Definitely get a
will
will.
in that case.
Yeah,
And definitely want to be,
somebody's fire is
clear.
leave everything to Brian. New Brian.
Nah.
Leave everything to new Brian.
New Brian.
Oh man,
Prefix new.
You feel me?
hard out here for
You know?
it.
Are y'all paying attention? Yo, we got week 4 of the VK Dojos coming up. The video's dropping this Friday. All right, tune in. All right, my man Buck the World is back in the dojo on that Kid Cudi Wanted Bad Beat. You know, we breaking genre barriers and shit like that, right? We not just the best podcasters ever. We're also the best rappers ever, all right? So Friday, be at the VK Dojo. Oh yeah, stream our song Dojo. We got mad shit going on. Just go everywhere we be at and like tune in and like hurry up about it. I feel like I'm gonna be the nigga to like not name his kids until I see how they turn out. Like,
That's OD.
Kid's gonna be walking around. How old? No name.
maybe like 6. Like,
Okay. It comes like I feel like Brad. Like I feel like a Brad. You gonna go with Brad?
no.
At 6 years old, it has to be something you approve of. Like
Nah, they gotta sell it though. They gotta, cause you also gotta like fit that name. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel like they typically grow into it.
nah, it's some people that don't.
Some people probably just, they got the wrong.
sometimes
roll
the
of
names
dice.
could be, a little bit of a burden. Like
Yeah, like you want to be LeBron James Jr. It's like, oh my God, now if I miss one shot, niggas like, oh, his dad would have dunked it better.
right.
You feel me?
You're not the real LeBron.
And I don't want to name the kid after me. He's a failure. Then it's just like,
Right. You had such high hopes.
you know.
That's part of his origin story.
Nah, naming kids are funny. Son.
But now sometimes you need a reorigin. We're gonna retcon this whole thing.
Facts. We're gonna play a little Brian McKnight and
Start back at
right? You gonna reset the mood. Like anytime you want to reset the mood, just play a little Brian McKnight.
You know.
Yo,
Just
whenever I feel my shit is dumb,
history book.
and we start off back at 1.
There we go. Right, you feel me? Yes.
Oh man,
Those ain't my kids no more. Like
Word.
these my kids. Now.
I don't identify as their father.
Yeah.
So they could keep the name.
Yeah, like name the kid after me. Kid's a nut ass nigga.
Yeah. No, this is the real Brian McKnight Jr.
You feel me? Like, you ever seen The Godfather?
Yeah.
All right, now imagine you name your kid after yourself, but your kid turns out like Fredo. Be mad as fuck. Be mad as fuck if my kid's like Fredo.
Yeah. Never.
You gotta accept it.
Never want
definitely.
that.
So you letting Mo slap you? Oh no, Mike. Sometimes like me, Mo. I get out of line sometimes. I gotta keep. Me and Mo was just playing, Mikey. Me and Mo was just playing.
That's a tough talk for any parent. I'm sure.
Word.
Definitely.
Now there's mad shit.
Imagine
going on.
being a mom. You gotta just console your son through that. Like, yo, what did I do? Why am I not enough? All that dumb shit people be asking.
Nah, it's tough.
Nigga said all the dumb shit people be asking.
It's tough. It's rough.
Hey, be more, man.
Right? Just gotta do more. Be more. Change the
I
globe.
feel like the mom will be able to tell them like the lies that women tell other women. It's like you'll be enough for somebody.
Yeah.
And then-
There's
and then, like,
somebody out there for
And then
somebody.
the narrator comes on, and be like, but he never was enough.
Oh. Fade to black and wrap this film.
Yeah, boom, Finn. Go ahead and fin this. All right. Now, I feel like we're all over the place, but it's lit.
Yeah.
Yo, you guys ever like talk to somebody and like ghosted them?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
You ever like pop back up later on to see what was going on?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Child. Anyway, turns out there's a term for it. It's called zombied.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, so it's like you ghost somebody, but then you pop back up a couple months later to see like, yo, like hit you up out the blue, like from the dead, like y'all pop back up to be like, hey, what's going on? Like, yo.
Brains.
Yeah, that's why I'm texting you.
That's crazy.
Nah, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Sometimes you gotta,
Sometimes you got a zombie. You know what I mean,
you got a zombie, man. You gotta
sometimes you got to hit the thrill on the nigga.
dun, dun, dun.
You feel me? Pat back up.
Yeah, man.
It happens.
Yeah, yeah. Not always happy about it. Some people are, some people aren't.
You know, if you ain't zombie and you really ain't out here, man.
Yeah, are you really alive? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
This is like, you know, it's not always
Tap
about.
back in.
Yeah, I got to see like if the thing I didn't like about you, you changed.
you know, there's
You had
like a
growth.
term for like everything. There's a term for
Of
everything.
course.
Mm-hmm. Everything made up.
Got
They woke.
zombied.
You got
I
zombie.
got what?
Got
Yeah,
zombied.
got zombied, bro. Somebody ghost you, came back.
So have
Back.
y'all ever got zombied?
Have I
I've
ever
got
been?
zombied.
Hmm.
Nah, I'm kind of like, you know, it's crazy. Somebody asked me that yesterday. It was like I was talking to this girl about some shit. She's like, "Oh, why'd they leave you?" I said, "Leave me." No, I'm left-handed.
Yeah, tears.
I don't get left.
Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever been zombied.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely the zombie master out here. Like,
So is it like, does it have to be a bad thing?
what?
That's what I said.
zombie?
Like, some people take
come
it
back
well,
and
some
it
people
work
don't.
out. Like, is that still zombied?
Yeah,
I feel like,
the
yeah.
act of coming back
Yeah,
is what
it's-
makes
yeah,
it the
it's
zombie.
like, oh,
Okay.
like,
There's reasons to zombie. Like,
we're in Dawn of the Dead
now,
now.
if you're the person who was ghosted, you might have a different feeling about it. But me who left, I feel great about it. Because I left. Like, you feel me? I know why I left. You don't know why I left. Right? And I came back to see if you still, you know, getting on my nerves or not. We'll see if you still gave head. You know, you might have gave your life to God or some stupid shit.
Checking the temp. What's the temp like? You know, put your hand in the water. Okay. We still hot,
Yeah, little Luke.
right?
Yeah, heat this bitch on
Yeah,
up.
get heated up. This shit to room
You know?
temp.
Tell her you was fighting demons.
Ah, right? They love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got some demons and a sick grandma, you get your bitch back. That's all you need. Couple demons and like, yeah, man,
Nah,
you know,
facts.
sick grandma. My grandma's going through. I'm had to be there for my family.
Yeah.
Be the family.
It's tough, man.
Feel me?
It's tough.
You getting head before you even finish the lie.
It's a
know, you
successful
know.
zombie attack.
They don't want to confirm or deny what I'm saying, but yeah,
It's
you
a
know, you
successful
know.
zombie attack.
I'm gonna keep it real.
You know.
Go Negan this thing.
Cheers.
Simple Ricks.
Right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the zombies out there.
Nah,
man.
yeah.
It's
Shout
us.
out to the shout out to the zombies.
Shout
If you out
to the
there,
zombies.
you know what I mean, doing the Zoe.
Yeah, zombie right, man.
Yeah, right.
Is it the right way to
Etiquette.
zombie?
Yeah, don't zombie and be like begging for your bitch back.
Oh no, that's crazy.
That's not
If it,
zombie.
yeah, because you ain't. That's you supposed to have a guaranteed catch. Like,
Nah, because most people think like if you come back to somebody, that means, oh, the person you tried to replace them with, it didn't work out. It's not what it means. Like me and new bitch are thriving. Like we're actually going to Morocco next week.
Oh, I'm just trying to see. I mean, what's
Yeah.
going on with your titties?
You
Like,
feel me? I had a
Just
sex
looking in that grease.
flashback.
you feel me?
Trying to remember the time. Day and night, you and me, till dawn, till 3.
You know.
You know?
What about that?
Remember that time I played the game with your son? Like, remember I let him score 2 points?
Yeah, nah. Years.
I let him score 2 points.
That's tough.
with the one kitty.
What?
With the one kidney you said?
Kitty.
Oh,
What the fuck is the one kitty?
I
think it's like one cat.
referencing, you know, one kid.
We ever referenced that before?
I thought you
No,
said
it was from
kitty.
the
like,
last episode.
The one kitty.
oh, like
Like
good
one
kid
kid,
stop.
like having one. Yeah.
Like good kid stop.
There you go. There you go.
Did we call it kitty?
We've never.
Nah.
And this is what I be talking about. Stop talking about things like we talked about things. It's not
We
a
always talk
reference.
about
like,
things.
nah,
Yo.
it's not a reference unless
Yo.
it refers to something that we all know. Like,
We over there.
and nobody said that, so it's not a reference. You okay? I don't think it's
Definitely,
work.
yeah. Very, very interesting. Yeah.
You're gonna catch on there.
Nigga, you're gonna catch one. They about to make a Barbie doll for you. For niggas that don't get it.
And Mattel introducing the come on, man. It's come on, man.
Come on, man, Ken. Now in black. Yo, this nigga.
Yo. Nah,
Nigga just say, man, old people phrases at the wrong time. Like, hey, you got the time? You ain't say nothing slick to a can of oil. What? What?
Yo.
Will I be successful when I grow up? Yeah, put some water on that bitch. What is he talking about, yo?
Dave is here.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
Dave is
All
definitely
right,
here. Well, all right, I got a scenario, kind of following up, right? So I seen this online. It was funny. So you meet this girl, right? You guys are talking for about like 4 weeks. Go out on a date.
This is the first date?
This is the first date.
Okay.
She brings her kid with her. She's never told you she had a kid. You don't like see none of that on social media. Never came up in conversation. How do you react? What are you doing? She meets you like you at a restaurant or wherever your date might be. This particular story was at a restaurant, but
I'm there first or she's there first?
no, you're there first, but when she shows up, she walks
a
in.
kid.
Yeah, she's
How old
with
is
a
the
kid.
kid?
Kid's like in between the ages of 0 and 4.
It's a toddler, okay.
Yeah, so it's a
And
toddler.
she introduces it as her kid?
Yeah, it's her kid.
Yeah, why'd you not say you had a kid? I feel like that's my first.
Right? I feel like that definitely should have been addressed. Right?
Yeah, I'm probably going
I'm
to
a
ask
little
who
concerned.
the kid is at first. I'm like, yo, who's this? Like, this should happen.
Yeah, you
And she's like, nah, it's my kid. All right, cool. So like, are you finishing the date? Like, even though like, are you finishing the date? Are you walking away?
It depends on her response to why didn't you say you had a kid?
Okay, she's on some like, well, okay. Granted, she says whatever she say. You guys are like vibing out or whatever. Now she starts like drinking excessively. Like she's getting like,
Oh, she getting
drunk.
she's sauced.
Yeah, she's like
she having
drunk.
fun.
Oh, okay.
Like a kid night.
How do you react?
I'll be back and go to the bathroom and I'm calling Child Protective Services. What are you doing?
Yeah, what's going on? Like, I shouldn't have to tell you what to do with the kid because you got a kid. I don't have a kid.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, nah. That's hilarious. You guys are like, are you guys gonna like?
We can't go out again though, because you can't.
Yeah, no, it's over. You don't got things in order.
You have
All
more
right, so
than
like,
one problem.
Do you leave or do you like call like somebody? Because you're calling somebody, right? You
I can't
gotta,
leave the
like,
kid with this drunk
okay.
bitch. Like,
Yeah, now it's crazy because now you got to get home. It's mad variables now. I wish I wouldn't have stayed
Okay. All right, you guys are pretty good
because
guys.
if she got drunk, like now,
guys are pretty good guys. So the story I've seen online was like there was this guy, I think he was in New York. He was telling like one of his worst dates ever. And it was like, oh, I was on a date, chick was fire or whatever, talking for 4 weeks, and when she showed up, she just showed up with her kid. Kid was young. I think the kid was like 2 or like 1. That's what I was saying, like under 4. She never mentioned she had a kid, nothing. So I guess like, oh, they talking about it. She's like, oh, she couldn't find a sitter, so she had to like bring the kid. She really likes him and didn't want to, you know. So he was like, I let it rock. You feel me? I figured we wouldn't be doing anything serious because the kid's here. She's like, they had dinner and stuff, and like she's ordering like drinks. Boom, drinks are coming throughout the course of the night. And he's like, yo, I'm realizing like, yo, you're getting like drunk, like you're getting fucking sauce with this kid here, like. So he finishes the story basically with him just leaving. Like he left her. He didn't like call her a cab or like do anything like that. He just kind of just like left. And like the people online were kind of like, it was like two sides. People saying like, yeah, that's okay. You could do that because you're not responsible for her or the kid. And other people were like, damn, that's kind of fucked up that you just left and you like try to call her a cab or nothing like that. So what did you guys' thoughts on that?
I mean, yeah, definitely.
If she shows up with her kid, she should be responsible for like getting
She
home
should
and stuff.
definitely be responsible and have that planned out.
especially if it's the first time me interacting with your kid.
Nah, facts. I feel like just in general, like you should always account for how you're getting home in general.
Oh yeah,
Like,
facts. Women don't think like that.
yeah,
They're
and
trying
you
to
brought
get
your
their
kid.
bills
Like,
paid,
why are you
man.
ordering drinks? I mean, I get that you're trying to have like a good time with this guy, but it's just like,
And then you said 1 to 2. 1 to 2 is crazy.
yeah, it's
to
like a
be
young
in-
kid. Like that's a
Yeah, that's
baby.
That's not sit down in the restaurant and chill.
What gender is that? Like,
They know I drink. Yo, you know what's crazy? I actually seen a very similar story to that, but it was like maybe a little wilder. So this chick, she's talking to this nigga online, right? they gotta be older because like her oldest kid's like 18, 19 or some shit. So she's at least 32 probably. I don't know.
Okay.
So let's just say they're like in their 40s or whatever. She's talking to this nigga. This nigga's like, yo, I want you to like move out to where I'm at.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
like, you know, leave your kids behind, like,
Whoa.
start a new life or whatever.
Leave your
What?
kids behind. It's kind of nuts.
So she leaves her kids behind.
Oh. Wow.
She tells the oldest daughter, yo, you can raise the younger one. Like,
What?
you 19, like, yo, get a job. Like,
You
can raise the other
19.
one.
I'm 19.
So she goes to the nigga. So the nigga's like, yo, so like, what'd your kid's dad say? Because this whole time, he's been assuming the dads are in their lives. I'm assuming the kids got different dads.
So he's thinking like,
yeah.
oh, just let the fathers
fathers raise the
and we're
kid.
gonna start our own family and shit or whatever.
Yeah. She was like, oh yeah, nah, they're not active at all. Like I just left the younger one with the 19-year-old.
You just left them there?
You know what this nigga does?
Leaves her?
You just left her?
Oh yeah, nigga left her outside. And then called Child Protective Services. And now she's trying to figure out how to win him back.
How to win them back? What? Like, go get your kids. Like, win
you didn't
them
learn
back.
anything.
She was like, why would he do that?
You didn't learn anything from this experience?
Name a bitch that learned.
Oh man.
He still ain't named one. Y'all laughing and ain't naming one.
Nah, I don't
Marcus?
plan to.
Yo, I can't
ain't
believe
name
she
one.
did that.
You notice nobody's naming one.
I
Right?
can't believe she did that.
I'm gonna keep saying it because like if you're out there and y'all be like, nah, this nigga Ab is wild, and notice nobody has named
Hey,
the bitch that learned.
you know, that's rough, man.
Word, that's fucking
rough.
crazy.
That's rough. And then to be denied ultimately because of the act that, you know, you thought was the best action to take
Right.
to
Yeah, that was
get what you
stupid.
wanted.
That's
like,
stupid.
why would you, mind you, if you should have definitely hit him with the dads, like, because that shows you concern, like, he's concerned about the well-being of the kids. So it's like, yeah, I left them with the dads totally got it, like, yeah, both of them, they're so involved, you know. Definitely could have just
They're so involved.
definitely could have just milked that real quick, but like, nah, she kept it a buck. She's, you know, from the streets.
Yeah.
Kept it 100. Nah, I had to ditch that, you know, that baggage, that baggage claim, and yeah, I mean, we here. Yeah, I can't fuck with somebody like that. I can't trust you to, like, you know, watch
You
stuff.
love your own kids.
You know, I
Ain't
tell
gonna
you,
take care of
yo,
nothing I got.
stay right here.
He said, no, those are my baby daddy's kids.
That's rough, man. Yes,
Do better.
that's fucked up
yeah.
for the 19-year-old, man, to just leave
Word.
like that. Hopefully, she left him with some money. Hopefully, she left him with the house. Hopefully, she's like paying still. Like, you know, she ain't just
She left them with good
ultimately
words.
just like, I'm packing up everything that's mine, and I'm like,
She
out.
left like Penny's mom on Good Times. She might come back with the mink. Like, well, not after that nigga.
Well, now
put her
she
out.
coming back with nothing. She ain't even got a place to go. She about to move in with the 19-year-old.
Yeah,
Sis.
yeah, right. She got to come back. Now she got to ask to move back in.
No.
She doesn't get
It's
in.
my apartment now.
She don't get in. Yeah,
Remember,
sorry, mom.
All right, last joint before we get into these challenges today. So studies showing that oral sex is leading to a throat cancer epidemic.
Yeah, I seen that.
How y'all feel about that?
What are they doing?
They said if
Oral
you have
sex,
like if you have more than like 6 oral sex partners, you're like 8.9% more likely to get throat cancer than niggas who ain't doing that with that many people.
Like at once or in life?
They didn't say like at once. They was just like, you know, if you have more, if you've done it, like I guess if you have more than 6 partners and you're doing it to more than 6 different people, then your likelihood of getting throat cancer is increased by like 8.9% compared to somebody that's not, which is was significantly high.
Remember they told Michael Douglas a couple years ago he had throat cancer from giving his wife oral sex, and he was like, "Well, I guess I'm about to have throat cancer."
Sheesh. They say it's because of HPV, so like it's like, oh, that's how you get it. Somebody that you're fucking with has HPV, and they give it to you in the throat. It's just like, oh, you get throat cancer.
Protect your neck.
Yeah, definitely want to do that. That's crazy. Is this gonna stop niggas from getting head? No,
No.
Not at all.
definitely don't. I don't think so. I don't
Never
see
heard of
this
AIDS.
stopping nobody. You just got to be the top 6. You got to be on that. You know what I mean? You don't want to be the 6th man, but you want to definitely be on the roster.
Yeah, you definitely gotta have a strong starting 5.
Yeah. You definitely want to.
Yeah, you gotta know
you don't
when
want
to
to come
stop.
off the bench on that one.
Yeah,
Not
and
definitely.
I guess now you got to make sure none of them are like lesbian.
Keep them clean. Keep them clean.
Because if they scissored and they pull up on you, that's technically your 6th, and it's like
Yeah, definitely.
8%
Yeah,
now.
definitely. I guess it does, right? I guess it goes both ways. Yeah, right.
So you either get oral sex or cigarettes, y'all. Whatever one y'all want to
right.
keep.
Imagine the ladies out there, who smoke, and then you know what I mean,
The dykes are going through it right now.
like at least 23%. Like,
Oh, so is this just
increase.
like is it? I feel like I gotta. Is it just a vagina thing, or is it like all?
nah, it's oral sex. I guess it's
You
just
nervous?
like. I guess it goes both ways. I guess it really. That's hilarious. Does it go both ways? Like, do we got something to be worried about? Like,
We only watch Power every week.
I don't know, man.
I
I don't know if it
what's
goes.
happening.
I don't know. I would assume because the cause is like HPV. So I guess if you're doing it with someone who has HPV, then you're drinking all that. You're drinking that.
I don't know what you was doing at first.
Yeah, I mean, wrap it up.
Nigga rev the boat.
Yeah, I mean,
it clean, keep it clean.
Yeah, definitely want to keep it clean out there.
Protect
Be
your
a little bit more aware. Again, I do not think this is gonna affect the number of fellatios that are taking place per
Oh,
year.
nah. Everybody
at
gotta
all.
do their job.
I feel like damn near everybody has like HPV, no?
What?
Definitely want to get screened when you get your physicals. Get screened for that
checked out.
too.
Get
Yeah,
checked out. I
get blood
mean,
test screened for that.
Not like full HPV, but like, like everybody kind of has herpes, but not actual herpes. You didn't know that?
There's like different types.
Yeah.
A cold sore is technically like a form of herpes.
Right. Like a common cold is technically COVID. Like it's mad. So it's like
It's
not
that
mad
SARS
people
shit,
got
man.
like HPV, but they don't got HPV.
All right. So if you got the, what is it, dominant and
Recessive.
yeah, so if they got the recessive joint, that we call it clean.
Nigga, yeah, you good over there, bro?
Keep it
it
safe.
clean.
Keep it safe,
clean.
okay?
Keep it clean.
Right.
Hey,
You're
got
gonna be
Moving
swallowing
the whole table.
Am I?
Nigga nervous.
All behind. Tell them I'm fine. I have nothing to worry about.
I'm worried.
Like I
That's
listen to these sex struggles out here, and I be like, damn, y'all
No,
going
I'm not
through
talking
all
about
that?
with the topic. I'm talking about with you constantly moving the table.
Oh no, I'm comfortable. Why you in my space? Yo, stay in front of the camera.
Okay.
Oh, heard.
We're
We're gonna break the fourth
Come
wall,
on,
y'all.
man. Come on, man.
Cause if shit glitch,
You know what I mean?
I don't want nobody to be like,
Come
oh, what the
on,
fuck
man.
just happened?
No, we safe. We fixed that first problem because I did not know why, but when I was never mind.
Yeah, right.
That's post pro.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess moral of the story is
Keep it clean.
get
Protect
one
your
less
neck.
fellatio a year and you should be good.
Nah, don't do that.
Say, I'm gonna eat it.
Stupid.
Ah!
You said this shit had what? HPV.
That's seasoning.
What's
That's
that?
seasoning. A little salt.
right? What's
little
that?
salty.
That's it's Trinidadian.
Little all purpose.
Shit tastes like curry. That human
like-
papillomavirus.
Shit tastes like
curry.
truffle.
Why you laughing? Why you laughing? Oh man.
Challenge time.
Yeah.
Challenge time.
Right.
Challenge
okay.
time. We are here.
The challenge
They are square.
All right.
it's upon us.
I want to break down the challenge for the folks one good time.
Okay, yeah. So today's challenge, like my good sir here explained a little earlier, is lip sync, where both challengers will have 30-second rounds to try to guess what our good friend Dave is lip syncing to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Captions for
Basically it.
Yeah.
y'all.
For those of
Captions for
you
y'all.
listening to this, you're not gonna know what Dave says till after we get it right or wrong or time runs out.
Right.
For those of you watching this on YouTube, the captions are gonna display. I want to do some cool shit. Let me see if I get my hands in the right spot. No, put it on the main camera. Put it on the main camera. Yeah, right here. Yeah, like right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Right.
Yeah, so
Sounds
they're
about
gonna
right.
like pop up on the screen down there and shit like that.
That's right. Money's on the table, $5. As in every week, we got bonus. 20? Was it 20?
20 of them things.
20 of them things. You feel me for the winner?
Pieces on the table. Pieces
Yeah, I
on the
mean,
table.
we
Feel
outside.
free
We
to donate for
outside.
next week.
To increase the difficulty, there will be music playing in our headphones, so
And you
that
guys
there's no
will
way you can hear it.
Also, Dave's mic will be muted, so you will not hear him until the rounds are over, or in between each round.
Do we have a timer for the rounds, or is it just
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds on the clock.
So I gotta run the timer. Actually, I'm gonna just use the timestamp because making a timer.
Okay, there we go.
That's cool.
All right.
Byakugan.
Tears.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna just keep it on the one.
I mean, you can switch it as like
Yeah.
people
as,
talking.
yeah, as we go. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
your look behind the scenes, y'all.
There we
We're
go.
doing this shit in real motherfucking time.
There we go.
Y'all supposed to hype that up right there.
Real time.
Real time.
Let's work on our real timing. Let's do that. I fuck
real
with y'all
timing.
still participating. All right, we're gonna try one more time. Ready? In real motherfucking time.
Real time.
Real
It's in
time,
real
real
time.
time.
Yeah. It's
Real
happening in
time.
real time,
Real
y'all.
time.
There
You was jumping the gun a little bit.
I did. I got
the
excited.
eagerness. I like the eagerness.
got
Nah, it's
excited.
cool, man. We here. We here. We here. All right, Dave. Let
let's
us know
get
when
into
you're
the first
ready.
one.
Mute your mic.
So we put in the
challenge, sir.
music. 65 was cool.
Yeah. Fist bump.
Fist bump.
Yeah.
Fist bump.
Oh, boom.
Don't
Fist
leave me
bump.
hanging, don't
There
leave
we
me
go.
hanging.
Sportsmanship.
Powers activated.
Let's
And
do
here we
65
go.
Cool. 65 cool.
65 is cool.
Cool.
You said you can't hear me? Okay.
All right. Now I feel like I can hear you.
I feel like I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're gonna have to actually lip sync this.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't saying she a gold digger, but yeah, I feel like I can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta have to say it with like no volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really gonna have to lip sync. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ready, music, going.
We're working this out in real time, y'all.
There we go. Real time. Real time. Real time. Real time. Sunday. Sunday. Sunday.
I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Okay.
That's 1 point for me, y'all.
Okay. Right.
Hey. Hey. What? In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Damn. Like, it's like, what?
I just need 1 more point, y'all.
That's some bullshit.
You playing?
I'm trying to.
Straight out of Compton. Hey.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Clean motherfucking sweep, y'all.
That was some bullshit.
Hey, can you pass me my money, please?
Nah, fuck your money.
Okay, I'm
Oh
just
man, that was
I
that.
already
that
did the fist
was,
bump.
I did. That was out of the
was
game.
cool.
That was out of the game.
That's cool.
I'm getting money, nigga.
Boo.
Yay, cows money.
Boo.
Yay, cows money.
That was some bullshit.
Look at my jar,
But
y'all.
it is a fun game,
Yeah, that was different.
and we worked it out in real time.
You can't miss
This
it.
asshole got the money.
He wins another week. He wins another week.
All is right with
Yeah.
the world. All
Yeah.
is right with the world. Yo, man, make sure y'all donate. I
Yeah,
can
we-
Get
use
more
the
money on the pot.
We need more money
Come on,
on the
up it.
table.
Yeah,
Up it.
definitely.
Village.
Up it.
Village, step
up the
up.
money.
Feel me? If y'all got
Make it a
challenges in
game.
mind, I got.
Oh
some-
yeah,
I
not
got some-
definitely. If you got challenges in mind, add the challenges. You guys might see some circle back with
Yeah,
improvements.
we're
You
gonna-
know.
Yeah, we're gonna do some fly shit. I got a challenge in mind. I'm gonna bring up to you guys later on.
Nice.
So yeah, man, it
Getting
feels
into
good
the-
to win again. You know, a couple weeks of breaks. Ties.
Yeah, ties.
You know, I'm back in the winner's seat.
Yeah, that one was an interesting challenge.
We got.
Some
What are we
bullshit.
looking at next week?
like
well,
next
next week we actually have a special episode taking place next
Yeah,
week.
yeah, definitely.
So we can't tell you what next week's challenge is yet,
Yeah.
but just tune in. Like,
Okay.
what are you doing that voice?
yeah.
All right, you guys ready for some terrible advice?
Let's get into the terrible advice.
All right, let's get it.
Ready up.
Liddy. All right, this is this week's terrible advice, right? If you seem to be having a lot of problems and you got money saved up and those monies can't seem to solve your problems, spend the money because the money can't help you. The money's not going to help you. You don't got enough to fix your problems. You're holding on the money for nothing. Spend the money. Go buy yourself some nice. You could cry in a mink or you could just cry over the sink. It's up to you.
Tears.
That's my terrible advice, you know?
That's simple advice.
Yeah, y'all
Keep it
niggas,
simple, keep it terrible.
Yeah.
y'all
That's-
niggas stressed out.
that's
You got
what to do.
You got $300 saved up, but you know, oh man, student loans is coming back. My first payment, I'm already defaulted. I owe like 3 bands on my credit card.
yeah.
Might as well go buy a Nintendo Switch. Like,
Word, don't
whoa,
pay
don't
the
be,
student
don't be
loans.
sad and bored.
Yeah.
That $300 ain't gonna do shit. They gonna
It
laugh
ain't
at
gonna
you.
fix
I mean,
They're
if
all
they're gonna come
laugh
take
at
all
you.
your shit.
Yo, about 30.
Anyway.
They gonna laugh right
Yeah.
at you when you call Great Lake Borrower Service. They just gonna laugh like 300. Go get a Switch, bro. Go play Super Smash Brothers and think
Yeah,
it.
nah, we
think
gonna
it's
tell them.
something else to
We
do.
gonna defer you this month.
Just, you know. And we here, man. That's my terrible advice.
Good advice. Terrible advice. All right.
Take it and be worse.
Closing statements, gentlemen. Thoughts?
To
I'm
great.
getting money, nigga.
I guess that works.
That was for me. I don't know if y'all had anything y'all wanted to say.
Nah,
the
man, we
village.
outside, man. I see you guys next week. Special episode. Don't forget that.
Special
Boom, we
episode,
outside.
Don't forget that. The Monopoly is still taking place. The stakes are getting higher than ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm on my way to 20, and these young guys over
I mean, I
here,
guess technically we
young
all
bucks.
are.
We're all on our way to 20.
Actually. Boo him, right? Boo.
Hey, I won y'all.
Boo
Shout out to
him.
y'all. Shout out to y'all. You can hate me now, but make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel.
That's a
all right?
fact.
Make sure you subscribe to this Venture Clan YouTube channel. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. All right, podcast dropping audio every Tuesday. Video every Wednesday. Right
Wednesday.
here. All right, pull up, go stream the music, go do all that fly shit. I'm back next week to win more money, more challenges.
Back in there.
Don't do that. You didn't win.
Nah, shut up. This is me. This is all about me. My
Everybody.
revenge story.
You gotta let the losers have their turn.
Takes place right now. See you then.
What else?
Sunday. Sunday. Wednesday.